give you some introduction about University of Tsukuba. Then after, continuously, I would like to give you the background of Ph.D. program in human biology. Next slide, please. And this slide summarizes of the outline of our unique history of our universities. Our university were founded almost 140 years ago as a normal school. And this normal school is developed into finally the Tokyo University of Education, Tokyo Kyosuke Daigaku, in 1949. But in 1973, Tokyo University of Education is changed to the University of Tsukuba. At the same time, university has been moved to the Tsukuba. At the same time also, education university is changing to the integral comprehensive university, including fundamental sciences, engineering, but also arts and sports, even in academic sciences. And we're proud of the two things actually. One is we have the three Nobel laureates, Tomonaga and Esaki and Shirakawa sensei. At the same time, we also have the gold medal in the Olympic Games. And for example, Professor Kato, he won by himself, just himself, 8 gold medals of gymnastics in Olympic Games. Just recently, this in the London Olympic Games, we have several kind of silver medals, including women's football. And women's football team consists of two students of our universities. Next slide, please. And this slide summarizes the mission of our university in the sense of the global society. Simply, we'd like to construct the intellectual global network and to be the academic hub as one of the top research universities. Later, in the introduction session of PhD program of human biology, you understand why we can be the hub, an academic hub, and the global society. The second of all, we would like to contribute human resources to the global leaders, those who challenge to resolve problem on this planet. So we have the individual programs, but globalization is growing. So therefore, we have to share of the problem and all over the place together with the people in this planet. Next slide, please. And in fact, that in the sense of the academic hub, we have right now so many academic exchange agreements with 243 universities or institutes in 57 countries and regions. So this is a very big number of our company agreement, institute, and universities. Next slide, please. And then another fact is that we have 5 foreign overseas offices, and they're very active still right now. And we first established the office in Tunis and Tunisia. This one is the center for the Africa, North Africa, and Mediterranean countries. And second, we established Tashkent office in Uzbekistan. This is just the middle of the Silk Road, and this is very important office to support of the science or research in sense of the social and humanities. And we established 3rd offices in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. And right now, the students in our offices know that where is the Ho Chi Minh office in Vietnam. And then recently, we established 2 other overseas offices in Bonn and Beijing. So in total, we have the 5 active overseas offices where the students and professors are working. Okay, next slide, please. And then this slide will give you again some background of our capability and the sense of your education and research. this slide just to show you that the universities who has the Global 30 programs. We have more than 200 universities. Actually, recently I checked out that exactly more than 700 universities, including private universities, and including 89 national universities. So in total, almost 800 universities. Only 13 universities are supported by this program. And this program actually facilitate the global activity of Japanese universities. And then Tohoku University, University of Tokyo, Nagoya, Osaka, Kyushu, Kyoto, and University of Tsukuba, and other private universities. In addition, next slide please. This slide again gives you some idea how our university is active in the sense of education and research. This slide summarizes that leading graduate programs in life science area. We have again more than 700 universities in Japan, but only 6 universities and 6 programs were selected for their leading graduate program. University of Tsukuba, of course, has a Ph.D. program in human biology, but only the Kyoto, Kumamoto, Osaka, Tokyo Institute of Technology, and University of Tokyo, just only the 6 programs were supported. So we have more than 700 universities in Japan. So this is distinguished achievement of this university just recently. Okay, next slide, please. Now, so I would like to change to the introduction of the PhD program in human biology. And this is captain of the ship, and he is looking for something. So this is very schematic and a very typical structure or feature of this program. So probably the shipman should decide his direction to go, and then also he should decide how to do that. And also shipman should take care of the ship itself. So we expect the student to be the captain, like a captain in a ship. Okay, next slide please. And why we started of the PhD program in human biology? Do you know that human biology? We know that biology, we know the medicine, but this human biology, term of the human biology is quite new. In the United States and also other countries, this human biology subject is growing right now. Why? So we have to look at people as a patient. Well, sometimes, of course, we treat the normal person in a physiological condition, but the patient is the main aim. However, human is one of the species, animal species. So therefore, we have to relativize the human beings as the one of the species. Okay? So its sense is very different. Not as a patient. Probably this is the one of the species of animal species. And then also, human being did so many things for this planet. In fact, science and technology is growing, and to approach, actually the science technology is growing to approach truth and to make human as wealthy. However, as you know that this science area is trivialized, so just concentrated a very narrow area, and also lacking the overhead view for the every other scientific field. More probably in general, technology generated so many kind of global problems. For example, worsening of the global environment, warm climate, or water air pollutions, and so on. And also, we used out of the resources, including rare metals, or oil, or something else, and food population problem, and some other disasters, which is made by human beings itself. And also, we have the crisis in the health and safety. We have the very polluted air and polluted food, and that's actually the breakdown of your health and global diseases, because something happening in Africa, next day, this disease is going to the United States. Please remember that, for example, swine flu, that was originated from the middle America, but only the 2 months, 3 months later, so the swine flu is expanded in all over the world. So, if you imagine that 500 years ago, this happened? No. 500 years ago, probably this happened, but nobody don't care, because nothing is coming from this area. But then this modern Earth, we have to share not only good things, but also these bad things too. Therefore, one of the most important efforts is to nurture of the human capitals, who is going to challenge global issues from the wide and comprehensive scientific point of view. So we are human beings, but at the same time we have to think what's going on with Earth itself and what we have to do. Next slide, please.